Bogdan,
Yes.
great to have you in the studio today. Please introduce yourself, who you are, and give us a bit about your role in arm wrestling, please.
My name is Bogdan Stoica. I'm originally from Romania. I've been living in this country for about, I would say, 10 years now. Arm wrestling. Well, it's a love story that's turning into a bit of a hate story lately just because of all the pains and injuries. But I guess arm wrestlers like pain because otherwise they would stop. I've been Romanian national champion for the last 7 years. Won multiple competitions in UK and all over the place, all over the world. I enjoy it a lot. I don't see myself not doing it. If I can keep healthy, I would, hopefully with people like you and Vanessa, I would love to do it until I don't know, if I make it to 70. There's people that are doing it at a high level and they're 60, so I don't see why not, as long as you avoid those injuries. And I would like to think that I'm smarter than I was a few years ago, and I'm training smarter. But old injuries are still lagging problem.
Yeah, I bet. That's good that the longevity in the sport, it's a lot longer than you'll get in a lot of other sports, isn't it? So if you're still competing at 60, you've got almost twice the career of someone who plays maybe football or something, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. In arm wrestling, there's a lot of tendons and joints involved, and even because when you get older, you lose testosterone goes down, you lose muscle mass, but you still have that, we call it old man strength, because you build up those tendons and ligaments, and for all those years, and even when the muscle strength goes down, the tendon stiffness and the joints and everything, it's still there.
Yeah.
You're not going to have the endurance, because this is what we see with older arm wrestlers. They don't have the endurance, but first, one, second, even third matches, they're still very strong.
Yes, I guess you're going to need the endurance, because how many rounds is it to a match, you were saying?
Well, it depends. Like if you do a competition, you have to pull 15, even 20 people in a row. You get a space in between, let's say 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It depends on the draw. Mostly what we've been doing with armors and stuff like that, we have a super match format where there's 6 rounds. Whoever wins first 4 rounds, that guy is decided that he's the winner of the super match.
Right.
And sometimes you can have a battleground, which we have in armors. It's 4 people. They all go against each other until just one comes on top. Or 8 people, as Neil used to do it, but that is brutal. I right now in the state that I am, I would not try that.
No, you need some serious endurance for that, I guess.
Endurance. It's not. My matches tend to end really quickly because I'm quite fast.
Right.
So if it goes my way, they're very quick. If somebody stops me,
that's a good thing, though, right?
I think that's how I got away with it for so long.
But do people know your game now?
They do, but it's 1 out of 10 stop me.
1 out of 10. That's a great statistic.
That's when it stops the match. If it usually stops, is I stop because I'm going too fast and I want to just have some fun with it.
Yeah, okay.
But I think I got away with it because the injury, once I stop, I start feeling it.
Sure.
But when I go so fast, I don't really have time to just put extra pressure or extra load on the actual injury.
Sure.
So I think that helped a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's been 2 years now, and it's not getting any better.
And this is the injury in your shoulder you're talking about?
Yes, the injury in the right shoulder. And
that's kind of what you've been here, having the PMF here with Vanessa, isn't it?
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about the experience. Well, first of all, tell me about how you got the injury, and then tell me about the experience.
The injury, there was a time that I thought anti-inflammatory drugs were the best thing ever, and I went into a match with a bit of an injury. I felt it, but I said, no, I'll take some Nurofen, I'll be fine. Some ibuprofen, and I'll be fine. So obviously I didn't feel anything. The match went perfectly my way, but from that moment on, the pain was constant.
Wow.
It was constant. I've done quite a few things to try to get me back. I've done some BPC in my shoulders. I've done they helped to a certain point, but then they stopped. So I'm hoping with the help that you guys are giving me, that I can just take it to a level where it's I'm not expecting to be 100% back, but somewhere to 95, 94%, where I can use it be functional with it, that would be amazing.
Yeah, well, everyone, as I was saying to you before, I mean, we get some fantastic results with the PMF, and I guess we'll only find out as you go on. But how did you find your first session?
I didn't know exactly what to expect, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think I was gonna feel it the way I felt it. So, especially when the pads were put straight on the area that gives me the most trouble, it felt like that the shocks and the pulses were going straight through the bone, the tendon, the muscle, everything. When you were taking it off, I don't know, it's like I have butter in the joint. I don't know how to explain it. It's very fluid, where it was very...
Yeah, the flexibility.
The flexibility, that's the first thing I saw, the flexibility now. And I got quite a bit more mobility.
Yes, okay.
Because in the beginning I couldn't put my hand behind my back. Now it goes a bit further. So I'm hoping the more I do, the more, what do you call it? Flexibility in my joints.
Yes, yeah.
I
think that's one thing you would most likely will get back
That would be amazing.
from being able to have it. The flexibility is normally one of the first things people do notice after having treatments with the PMF for injuries, such as yours. So, with any luck, I think we'll be able to get you at least some percent back.
Some percent. That's all I'm hoping for. It's not like I'm hoping just 10 times better than it was when I was 20. I'm not 20 anymore, but
we'll see.
yeah. Listen, like a few percent.
Anything's good at this stage, right?
Exactly. I reached a threshold where it's not getting any better.
Sure.
I've been cupping every day. My shoulders are black and blue because I'm doing it constantly.
Yeah.
It does take the pain away.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fix the problem.
Well, Vanessa here does cupping. She does deep tissue acupuncture, sports massage. She does all these things as well, and they're all great. Don't get me wrong; they're all fantastic, and they get great results. But the PMF, it's head and shoulders above the others. It gets usually the results are quite a bit more than you'll get from the other modalities. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll be seeing some of the same benefits, especially after a few more sessions. Coming back down.
I'm definitely recommending if this works and just 2 or 3%. I'm definitely recommending you guys to everyone because.
Well, thank you, appreciate that.
The procedure is like really relaxing, and it gives you a sensation. I think it's a systemic thing because once you finish, it's not just the shoulder that feels good. It's like you kind of have this energy flow going throughout your whole body, and it feels really, really nice. I'm just going on a limb here, but I'm assuming that it helps multiple things. It's not just
absolutely. It helps almost like recharge your body's battery on a mitochondrial level. It stimulates your body's vagus nerve, which runs from your head down to different parts of your body. The vagus nerve can make you feel really good when stimulated in the right way, and the PMF is very good at doing that. So just from a general wellness point of view, you will generally feel really good after it, and I guess on a deeper level, you probably won't quite know what benefits it's having beyond that, but there will be other benefits that you'll only maybe discover as you go on.
A few sessions in, see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully, because you're continuing to compete here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be able to keep your physical output on the arm wrestling front, at a peak.
Yeah, I'll give you guys feedback. I got every month from now on. I got a match, so we'll see how those go.
Yeah, absolutely.
How they go.
Well, what's your next match then?
Next match is gonna be September. I have a match in Germany with the Polish overall champion.
Okay, really?
Then October I have Arm Wars with Neil again.
Yeah.
Then December I have again. Actually, I think I have something in Washington State, but I'm 90% sure. I'm not 100% right. It would be, I think, end of August, but I'm not sure. That needs to be confirmed. But pretty much every month I have something.
That's great.
Either in the States, Germany, here, Romania. It's going to be busy, so I'm hoping whatever you guys are doing, it's going to just give me that little bit of
an edge.
Of an edge that I used to have, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.